All right, hi everyone. My group and I will be presenting the bacterium Staphylococcus aureus. My name is Zaina Abdo, and with me I have presenting.
My name's Andrea.
My name's Teresa.
And my name's Ryan.
All right, so starting off with the introduction, just breaking down the definition itself. Staphyle is defined as bunch of grapes, coccus meaning ball-shaped, and aureus means gold-colored. So Staphylococcus aureus is a type of bacteria that's commonly found on the skin and the mucous membranes, which is within the nose, mouth, lungs, and stomach of humans and animals. It's most often spread by contaminated hands, can also be found in the environment, and is typically a harmless member of the body's natural flora, but under certain conditions, it can become pathogenic and lead to infections. So some background information, the Staphylococcus aureus is a major bacterium, which is nationally notable for infectious diseases. It can be mostly harmless, such as causing one food poisoning, depending on the strains involved at the site of infection, but the bacteria can become invasive and or toxin mediated. So Staphylococcus aureus can cause disease in almost every body system, such as the integumentary, skeletal, muscular, nervous, lymphatic, respiratory, urinary, and digestive.
The cell structures S. aureus has is a cell wall, a cell membrane, a capsule, nucleoid, ribosomes, and transport proteins. It doesn't have an outer membrane since it's gram-positive, and there are no endospores, no flagellum, fimbriae, pili, porin, and mycolic acid. So it's non-sporing, non-modal, and non-acid fast. Here we go into detail on its cell structures. S. aureus has a complex cell wall structure, which is composed of a thick peptidoglycan layer, and it has a polysaccharide capsule, which masks itself from recognition by phagocytic cells. The bacterial genome is in its nucleoid, which contains DNA, RNA, and proteins. It has ribosomes to make proteins, and it also has transport proteins such as MNTC, which brings immunity against S. aureus.
For motility, Staphylococcus aureus is considered to be non-modal due to the absence of flagella and pili. For enzymes, Staphylococci produce a variety of enzymes that contribute to their survival and pathogenicity. Some examples of these enzymes are self-recoagulase. Like-bound coagulase triggers blood clotting. S. aureus synthesizes coagulase, while other species of Staphylococcus are coagulase negative. For hyaluronidase, it breaks down hyaluronic acid, a major component of the matrix between cells. Hyaluronidase is found in 90% of S. aureus strains, enabling bacteria to spread between the cells throughout the body. For lipases, they digest lipids, allowing staphylococci to grow on the surface of the skin and in cutaneous oil glands. All staphylococci produce lipases.
All right, and so for the gram stain reaction, since it is a gram positive, it does stain purple. And as Teresa mentioned, it lacks an outer membrane, which means they're surrounded by layers of peptidoglycan, which is many times thicker than a gram negative bacteria.
For the morphology, as stated in the name, it is staple for bunches of grape, coccus for its ball shape and spherical look, and then also the size of the bacteria itself is about half a micron to 1 micron in diameter. Viewing it under a microscope, you can definitely see that the bacteria itself does gram stain positive, so it does stain purple. On the right-hand picture, you can see that the bacteria itself also does shine like a gold-like yellow under the light. Moving on to the diseases that are caused by the bacterium itself. As stated on this slide, there's things like bacteremia, toxic shock syndrome, MRSA, and infective endocarditis, just to name a couple. Like MRSA itself is a significant strain of bacteria in the health industry. For the strain itself is resistant to many antimicrobials, such as like vancomycin, like it's stated in the bottom right paragraph right there. Staphylococcus aureus is resistant to your both your immune response and antimicrobial agents, like I stated earlier.
And this is our resource page. That concludes the end of our presentation. Thank you for watching.
Thank you, everyone.